Anthony stopped abruptly. He looked down cautiously and saw something new. Big animal footprints were on the riverbank. What animal may have left them? Just as his dread receded, Anthony heard a disturbance behind him and turned around. However, Anthony was unprepared for what he would face. He lived under the Texas sun. It was one of the year's warmest days. To chill Anthony, his air conditioner had to work twice as hard. Heat had other side effects. A historic drought hit Dallas. That drought had unanticipated consequences for Anthony. Anthony Jones appreciated his AC. He loved his hometown Dallas. However, he wanted it cooler. Droughts can cause unexpected issues that make life harder. Example: water supply. In extreme droughts, water reservoirs dry up, causing problems for residents. That wasn't Anthony's problem. Anthony loved hiking most. He loved many hiking trails south of Dallas. Another reason he hated heat. Anthony hated hot hikes. He'd dehydrate, tire, and have to wear more revealing clothes. Hiking came from his father. They hiked Dallas trails from a young age. His father taught him to be active. His father died of a heart attack at 50. Anthony learned that living healthy doesn't guarantee longevity. Anthony hiked in his father's honor after years of grieving. He recovered through therapy. If you like my videos, don't forget to like or subscribe. Thanks in advance. If he had known what happened to his favorite hiking spot in the drought, he would have never returned. He preferred South Dallas. A river ran through the beautiful place. The river was surrounded by trees and hiking trails. Anthony meditated there. He had no idea what he would find deep in the trail. It would recall the region's dark past. Anthony meditated on his favorite trail one Saturday morning. He carried everything in his bag. Due to the heat wave, he brought lots of water and energy bars. He left ready. His 15-minute drive was short. Anthony was unaware that each mile brought him closer to danger. He parked and entered the gates. Walking calmed him. Fresh air and nature surrounded him. He was excited to walk the trails to his favorite spot. Walking to the river would take 20 minutes. When Anthony arrived, he was shocked. Anthony was shocked to find the river dry. He could reach the riverbed's bottom because there was little water. Anthony walked in the river. New paths were exciting. He saw something that chilled him. Anthony froze. He slowly looked down and saw something he had never seen. The riverbed had large footprints. What animal left them? Anthony turned around after hearing something behind him. Anthony had never faced anything like this. Anthony turned around to see a man. He was too well dressed to hike. He introduced himself, seeing his confusion. He, too, was fascinated by the footprints. Anthony asked the professor what left the footprints, still confused. He was haunted by the question. He wasn't ready. Acrocanthosaurus, the professor said. A 100-million-year-old dinosaur. Anthony was intrigued by this discovery. He wanted to learn more about the dinosaur. The professor smiled and taught him new things. Anthony discovered Acrocanthosaurus was a giant. An adult weighed over 7 tons and looked down at many other dinosaurs at 60 feet tall. Acrocanthosaurus is a single-species dinosaur. The large lizard preyed on dinosaurs and other animals. The prints remained unexplained. Due to the excessive drought conditions this past summer, the river dried up completely in most locations, allowing for more tracks to be uncovered here in the park, the professor added. He added, under normal river conditions, these newer tracks are underwater and commonly filled in with sediment, making them buried and less visible. This has happened before. A group of photographers in Pinjian village in Guizhou, China, made a shocking discovery a few years ago. What they found challenged science's assumptions about humanity's past and opened the door to wild speculations about our species' origins. Scientists now doubt everything. While researching Gitshau's wildlife in 2016, 3 anonymous American nature photographers made a life-changing discovery. They ignored villagers' tales. Local legends, they thought. The footprints solved everything. All 3 photographers were excited to work in Gitshau. The area was known for its diverse exotic fauna. They knew Gitshau was the best place to find gray snub-nosed monkeys and show their lifestyle, behavior, and social structure. Nope. They were also expecting to come across other species of monkeys, like the Assamese macaque or the Francois leaf monkey. They also hoped to find some specimens of clouded leopards and siccar deers. Villagers seemed interested in their activities. They also revealed something unexpected. The villagers told them about a 2-legged giant that roamed the forests at night. If they weren't searching, they asked. The photographers said they'd never heard of that. The villagers encouraged them to find it, and the photographers thought it was a country legend. They considered another option. What if the villagers were teasing them? What if it was a joke meant to scare or distract them from their mission? They decided to avoid those stories. The 3 photographers would eventually realize their arrogance. The 3 photographers searched the forest for gray snub-nosed monkeys one day. When they saw one sitting on a branch, it ran away. 3 photographers chased him to keep track of the monkey. After running, they lost it. Though dissatisfied, they hoped to find another monkey or a community. They searched for clues for a while. One photographer stopped at a rock. With a quivering voice, he called his partners names. After the 3 of them congregated around the rock to check what had caught the photographer's attention, their jaws instantly dropped. That was unique. Immediately, the 3 photographers remembered what the villagers had said about a mythical, mysterious, giant creature that roamed around the forest. Is that true? They saw a huge human-like footprint on a forest rock. They couldn't believe its 23-inch length, 8-inch width, and 1-inch depth. They photographed the footprint and sent a rock sample to one of their media outlets' geologists. The lab's response chilled them. Prehistoric footprint. The photographers and media partners initially rejected any bizarre theory. Perhaps prehistoric humans created it as art. How did they carve such a realistic yet oversized human footprint? Is that possible without metal tools? Unlikely. What left that rock's giant footprint? The 3 photographers immediately remembered the villagers' tales of a giant, wandering creature. They thought those were just old myths. However, research revealed something unsettling. Researchers found giant human-like footprints in the wild before. Michael Tellinger, an archaeologist, had found 2 huge footprints in Africa around 200 million years old. Tellinger's explanation for his discovery was even stranger. Tellinger hypothesized that pre-Homo sapiens giant humans left those footprints. He used ancient legends of giants as humans' ancestors to support his claim. Greek, Norse, Germanic, Indian, Indo-European, Mayans, Aztecs, and Incas believed in such tales. More. The Lebar Gabale, Hindu Ramayana, and Bible all feature giants. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bore children to them, the same became the heroes and famous warriors of ancient times. Genesis 6:4. Is there more proof? Thanks for watching. I'll see you again in the next video.